Welcome. Thank you for joining me for this gentle movement and guided awareness exercise. We'll begin in a comfortable seat. So take your time to find a place where you can sit comfortably for the time that we have together, and also somewhere that you can be uninterrupted. So give yourself permission to take whatever time that you need to find this space for yourself. And then as you find your seat, shift, wiggle, do whatever you need to do. And then eventually just making sure that you're sitting up tall. Let your hands just rest on your knees. Palms are face down. And as you feel ready to inhale, gently lift your chest. Maybe your chin comes up. Maybe you find a slight bend or arch in your back. Good. And on an exhale, just reverse that, rounding into your spine, taking hold of your knees for support, hollowing out your belly, and your gaze comes down to your belly. Good. And then just going back and forth. Inhale, lift up through your chest and chin. Exaggerated movements, and exhale, round into your back. Gaze comes down. Good, and then just do that 2 more times with your own breath. Again, exaggerate the movements, exaggerate the breath too. Good, moving with breath. And then coming back to a neutral spine. Good. From here, go ahead and take your hands and just reach them up above your head. They can come out to the sides and eventually up, or just reaching straight up. Your arms are alongside your ears. Your fingertips are pointing up toward the sky or the ceiling. And then as you exhale, just go ahead and twist to the right. Your left hand is going to land on your left knee or your left leg somewhere for support. Likewise, your right hand will find maybe the floor or the back of a chair, and then deepening that twist to the right. Your gaze comes back over your right shoulder. Breathing in this twist, and then when you're ready, on an inhale, unwind, facing forward again. Arms come long, gaze comes up, and exhale, twist to the left this time. Right hand is on your left knee or left leg. Left hand is somewhere behind you, supporting you, and then deepen into that twist to the left. This time your gaze comes over your left shoulder. Breathing into this twist. Good. And then one more time on each side. Unwind, inhale, facing forward, arms come long. Exhale, twist to the right, finding support in your hands to help you in this twist. Good. Last time, inhale, reach arms long, facing forward. And exhale, twist. Left side this time. Feeling strength and support and stability here. Good. And inhale, come back through center. Hands just rest on your lap. Good. Moving now into an awareness exercise. So this is designed to help you calm yourself, to help you find clarity if you feel like your mind is going a million miles a minute. This might be a good exercise to practice anywhere, anytime. Nobody even really needs to know you're doing anything at all. We'll take it slow today, just so that you can really get a feel for what we're aiming for. And you can always come back to this video and repeat my guidance. But I have a feeling it's something, again, that you can do anytime, anywhere, if you're feeling overwhelmed. So let's begin. Go ahead and take your hands, flip your palms to face up. So palms are facing the sky. Close your eyes or soften your gaze. We're going to begin in our right hand, but without moving your hand. And without looking at your hand, I want you to begin to bring your awareness to that hand. So just seeing if you can sense your right hand. Sometimes noticing sensations that might be present is helpful. So if there's any tingling or numbness, or if your hand feels cold or hot or puffy, or anything else that you might notice here, just bringing awareness to the fact that your right hand is there, that it exists, and that you can sense it without actively creating sensation with movement or with looking to your hand. Good. And then shifting your awareness just to the palm of that hand. So palm of your right hand. Just notice that. And then feeling the top of your hand. And then sensing all 5 fingers on your right hand. Again, trying not to move. If you do move your hand, it's okay. Just back off when you notice that you've moved. And then from here, bring your thumb and index finger to touch on your right hand. So the pad of your thumb and your index finger are pressing against one another. And just notice how it feels. Good. Shift now to bring your thumb and middle finger to touch. Still on the right hand. Good. Thumb and ring finger touching, connecting, pressing against one another. And then thumb and pinky finger touching and pressing against one another. And just pausing here to notice the difference between each one of those fingers. What did you notice? Maybe there was a difference in texture, in temperature, in size. Good. That's all we're doing. We're just breathing here and just noticing these very subtle sensations. And then we'll retrace back. So release your pinky, bring your thumb and ring finger back together, still on the right hand. Thumb and middle finger. And then thumb and index finger. Noticing the connection. And then go ahead and release. Go ahead and wiggle the fingers on that hand, or maybe make a fist and release it a couple of times. And then find stillness again in your right hand. Good. Shifting now to the left side. Again, making sure that your eyes are closed or that your gaze is away from your left hand. Without moving your hand, just begin to sense that your left hand is there, that it's connected and part of your body. Noticing any sensations that you might feel in your left hand. Again, temperature, tingling, numbness, absence, maybe complete absence of sensation. It's okay if you don't feel it. Just noticing whatever is going on for you right now in your left hand. And then as you feel ready, connecting your thumb to your index finger on your left hand, noticing that connection and that pressure, and whatever else you might feel. And moving now, thumb to middle finger. Good. Thumb comes to ring finger now. and then thumb to pinky finger. Again, just taking stock of those differences, those changes between each finger. What did you notice? Making sure you're breathing. And then retracing. So release your pinky, then thumb comes back to your ring finger on your left hand still. Thumb to middle finger. And then thumb comes back finally to that index finger on your left hand. And when you feel ready, go ahead and release and find movement in your left hand. Wiggling fingers, making a fist, releasing it, whatever feels best in this moment. And go ahead and lift both hands up slightly. Make them into fists now, and just begin to rotate your wrists in one direction. It doesn't matter which way you go. Just letting yourself really roll through your wrists. And then as you feel ready, just switch directions. Go the other way. Good. And then go ahead and take your left hand and just place it right on your chest. So your palm is connected to your breastbone here. Fingers are relaxed. And then take your right hand and place it right over the top of your left. Good. And just feel this connection to your body in this way. Maybe you can feel your heart beating underneath your hand. Maybe you can't. That's okay. Noticing whatever it is that you feel. Let's take 2 deep breaths to finish this practice together. So as you feel ready, take a deep breath in. Feel all the way from the bottom of your belly to the top of your throat. Really feel expanded and full of air. And when you're ready, let that breath go. Good. One more time. Inhale, fill all the way up, bottom to top. Full expansion. And let that breath go. Good. Your hands can stay as they are or allow them to just relax wherever they're comfortable. And as you feel ready, just beginning to open your eyes. So that was a body awareness practice. It helps us to really just tune into the very subtle differences and shifts that go on in our bodies that we're usually too busy to pay any attention to. And it might also be a massive test in patience because we're not used to slowing down and being conscious at the same time. Most of the time, the only time we slow down is when we hit the pillow and we're ready for sleep. So thank you for sticking with this to the end. I know it can be hard to find the time to do it and to find the patience to start and finish a practice like this. Make no mistake that you're doing important work. It changes the way that we see our bodies. It changes the way we can experience our lives if we're willing to sit still and practice mindfulness and meditation. So I hope to see you again. Until then, namaste.